No. Check this out.
This is going to be the official ingredients to a hot and spicy, a standard hot and spicy. And the first ingredient is the shop. And the shop of today is, you can see it, Tesco. And I'm at the Tesco in Ruthin, which is the nearest one to me, so let's go inside. So them are the hot and spicy wings, and that's the flatbread official. And hot sauces, you can choose your own heat, but we got loads of choice here. As you can see, that's one of my favourites. Thanks. Loads of stuff. So that is my official list of hot and spicy ingredients by Tesco.
So that is the official Tesco hot and spicy ingredients, because I get a lot of people asking more so about the bread, and I did last week. A lady asked, and that is the bread I use. I do use various other chicken wings from other supermarkets, but the only other ones I really enjoy, I like Tesco's ones, but if you can get them, Sainsbury's peri peri chicken wings, they've got a bit more kick to them than the Tesco. Doesn't really matter to me because I add sauces to them, but and as you could see, Tesco have a very, you know, a few years ago, well, especially in small towns like Denby, Ruthin, whatever, you had very little choices of sauces. And what I mean by that is there was a classics, daddy sauce, HP sauce, Heinz ketchup, and all variations of that. But now, as you could see, I mean, you were lucky to get one shelf, you know, small part of a shelf with sauces on. Now we can get sauces not only from this country, but from various countries, hot sauces, various heats, as people's palates, people's tastes have opened up, you know, to worldwide food and stuff like that. It's nice. Well, for the sauces. And if you're wondering what I'm eating, if you've got a delicate stomach, don't bother. Well, I won't show you them, because some people think that's what I'm eating. I got them today on my visit. Cockles, pickled in vinegar. Bloody hell, oh. And together with Carl, they're like man and wife, man. I bet some of you there thinking, oh bloody hell. I like anything like this, anything. So just excuse me. Oh, good for you. I'm going to say, excuse the language, bloody YouTube again. Oh, is it only me? Have they changed the layout again? Because I thought for a minute something's affecting my computer here. Because I went to look for subscriptions, it was gone. And I went to try and look for anyway, everything's changed. So I'm playing about with it, and I went to the left side and I clicked on by the YouTube icon. That was different. The layout looks different, and I clicked on a button and it came subscriptions, and then it brought up my subscriptions. Oh, what the hell? And then I couldn't find the comments. Oh. Anyway, I went to the bell and all that and managed to find the comments, and then there was an option, restore old YouTube. So I clicked on it. Sorry to see you go, Alison. Sorry to see you go. So what's wrong? It gives you a thing. Why are you going? Don't you like it? Is there something missing? Is it difficult? You just don't like the design or whatever? And then I had a second breath or second wind, and I thought, well, it's not worth going back to the old one because it'll change to the new one at some point. You may as well get used to it. So I'm going to bear with it for now, but I'm glad they've put the option to go back. But be interesting to know from you good people. Let me know in the description, in the comments, has it changed for you as well? Because I don't know if you use a laptop computer. If you use your phone or you use a tablet, you know, whatever, an iPad, it might be different. I don't know because I'm not used to them. But yeah, I tell you, it's quite warm this evening, and it was quite this morning. Excuse me, another feed off camera because it make people ill. Right. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a warning. If I can get hold of the bloody things. If you don't like cockles and things like that, look away now. That's what I'm eating. They might look disgusting, I don't know. But they taste bloody beautiful. Anyway, enough of that. This is my midweek treat instead of a pizza or something like that. Yeah, so that's changed. So that's my official ingredients when I go to Tesco. And what else is there? Oh, YouTube. I've mentioned YouTube, yeah, and that's it, I think. I was going to say something then, but I jinx myself sometimes. Oh, one of the viewers, Mike, if you're watching, good on you, Mike, from from Australia. He was the fella that sent me the Imperial Leather aftershave. Watches both channels, so cheers, Mike. He was saying that why don't you sort of show what you're using in your hot and spices prior, so people can get the same ingredients in, or the same things in, and join you on the hot and spicy. Because some of you may think, you what? A lot of people now join me. You know, it might not be the same thing, but they join me in a hot and spicy. So they specifically don't touch the video. They get the stuff ready, get a drink, get the food, and then click and then click play. It's great. It's like an interaction. But I was going to say, I tell you what would be good, a live one. That would be real eating together, but I've got to work that out and stuff like that, how to do that. I got an idea, but the thing I was using isn't as good as I thought it was going to be, so anyway, that's a future project. But people like to get involved, and you know, it's nice. Something which was like a one-off, a joke, you know, bit of fun. It's turned up. People really enjoy it, and I'll carry on doing them because I enjoy making them. Who doesn't enjoy eating and drinking? Come on. Even if it does make you ill. Well, if you don't like this sort of stuff. Oh God. Beautiful. Yeah, so he said, why don't you know, I don't know, a week or so, a few days before, say, right, this is what I'm having this week, and blah blah, and then people can get them in. Now, there's two things wrong, well, not wrong, two problems that can occur with that, but maybe, you know, it's not a big deal. One is, people live all around the world, so they may not be able to get the same ingredients, but maybe they can get their version of it. And second, sometimes I don't know what I'm having myself till Saturday. You know, if I've pre-bought certain things, because I might buy a rack of ribs, I might buy chicken wings, and I might buy a curry, or I might want to make one, and I might think, what am I having? I don't know, and it can be Saturday afternoon, something like that, and say, yeah, I'll use them. So that can happen, but so anyway, we'll see. Yeah, see how it goes. But it's a good idea. But I was saying to him tonight, I'm putting this up with what I'm using. So what you see there now is what I'm having Saturday night. So if you want to join me, well, it doesn't have to be Tesco, but hot and spicy wings and bread. You can go and help yourselves now, because I've had them, you know. And to be honest with you, those hot and spicy wings, there was only, how many was there? Two tubs again, and it's only, what day is this? Only Wednesday. That deal must sell well there. I've never known them to sell out like that though. I've seen them once or twice, but I've never known them. Always usually well stocked, but I don't know. They've sold them this time, last few weeks. And the best way to eat these, you can use a fork, but I like using one of them. A cocktail stick. Welcome to the weird world. Deal. Bloody subscribers be bugging, I think. Christ. He's lost the plot, this fella. Hoping next week, where are we now? Wednesday. Weekend, maybe. But definitely next week there'll be more outdoor videos. Walking, might be a few cooking, might be, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to try and get out more. Got a few things I want to do if they come to fruition, shall we say. But sometimes it's out of my hands as things happen or whatever. And so anyway, that's it really. Just a quick midweek vlog and scoff. And as I say, I'm eating them. They are pickled cockles out in vinegar. Bloody, you see, the reason I love them as a kid, well, I'm into my teens, early 20s probably, maybe late 20s, and everyone will go there. We used to go to Conway, and when I started, yeah, I must have been in my 20s, because when I started driving myself, used to go, and not far from the Liverpool Arms in Conway, or the smallest house in the country, I think. Was it the world's smallest house? Anyway, it's famous, Conway, for the smallest house. Well, not far from the smallest house is a pub called the Liverpool Arms, and you go further along towards the bridge and the castle, and there used to be an old chap there with a hand cart, like an old-fashioned hand cart, and he used to park up there. He'd be sitting on a stool and he'd sell pickled cockles, and I presume they were caught, you know, from the sea there, but they had like a polystyrene, I'm sure it was polystyrene or something like that, cup, and it was full of these cockles in vinegar. Bloody hell, they went. But the only trouble with the ones there, because was it my grandmother or my mother? Christ, does it get on their nerves? Because what had happened, inside the cockles there was sand, you see, because they were from the, yeah, they must have been fresh. And of course I'm eating them there, give you a little fork or a spoon, I can't remember now, or a wooden thing, and I was shoving them in my mouth. I loved them, and you could hear sometimes the crunch of the sand inside. At least I can't remember if it was my mother or my grandmother asked you to go through them. Bloody stop eating them, will you? You're making me sick. Christ, memory will come back to me then. Anyway, that's enough reminiscing. That's empty. Wants refilling. Might have a couple more early evening yet. I'm going to finish these off jar, no problem. And the more of them you have, the more of them you have. Go together like man and wife. So thanks for watching, and have a great rest of the week. I don't know if I'll see you between now and the hot and spicy, but yeah, so if you want to know what I'm having next hot and spicy, it's a preview on this video. So chicken wings, flatbread, and whatever sauce. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.